What's going on, Facebook? I'm tired as heck, but I'm ready to go. Facebook, go find my people and bring them on in here. Woo! And boom. What's up, Walter Lee? Kelvin, nice to see you. Megan Meeker, how you doing, girl? Fist pump, nice to see you. Scott Simons, you guys come on in here. The original Donnie Grady, nice to see you. You guys probably thought I would skip out today after being online for 24 hours straight. Did you see that yesterday? Did you see what we did? Dave Benson and Shawn Hayes were on the air on Facebook Live 24 hours straight, providing content and introducing Sales Hustlers TV. Did you all like it? Did you enjoy it? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm tired as heck, man. Babel, nice to see you. Clayton, Samuel Martinez, I am pooped. There is no doubt. I am pooped, but I am here because I'm a hustler. I'm here at work the next day doing a video because that's what I do, right? Okay? We cannot quit. We cannot make excuses. When things are tough, when things are challenging, when you put yourself in certain situations, I don't let excuses stop me. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to show you and lead by example. I've got a good video today for you. I just wanted to let this build up and tell everybody hello and thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support we got yesterday. It was unbelievable. Okay, we were on the air for 24 hours straight. And the content we provided, but the support we had was amazing. I mean, we had to do Facebook, I don't know if you know this, will only allow you to live stream for 4 hours at a time. So we had 7 videos, all right, 7 videos that were released and shared. We had over, I think I wanted to say 30,000 views on those. It was pretty amazing. It was an amazing day. We had a blast. We had so many great guests. And I'm tired. There's no doubt. I'm pooped. I'm pooped. But here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this video today, and I wanted to come here and come to work and sell cars. Why? Because after being on the air for 24 hours straight, after providing content, most of you guys would have been like, it's okay to take the day off. But that's not what hustlers do. That's not what sales hustlers do. That is not my goal. That is not my mentality. My mentality is to not make excuses and change lives, change my life, right? And if it's okay for me to make excuses, then I basically set the precedence that it's okay for everybody to make excuses. Every time something goes wrong in your life, every time something is challenging, it's easy to make an excuse. And if you make it once, it's really easy to keep making them. So I want to come out here and push the envelope. I know I'm tired. I know I'm drained. I know I haven't had enough sleep, and I might sound delirious today, but I wanted you to know that I keep grinding through. And to get to that next level that I tell us all about, to get to that next level of greatness, we cannot be sidetracked by excuses. Now, I did this video yesterday. Some of you guys might have heard it, but if you did, I guarantee I'm going to deliver it with more passion today, because after coming off that and coming here today to work, I feel more passionate about it. A lot of you didn't see it, so I'm going to deliver it right now. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. What am I talking about today? Do excuses get in your way? Do excuses get in your way of greatness? You know what happens to all of us? I want you to understand, I am no different than you, and excuses justified my life. At one time in my life, it was very easy for me to pass the buck, okay, or blame something else for my own failures. I've taken onus on myself and challenged myself in years past to be the buck stops here, if you catch my drift. I don't want it to be easy for me to fail. And I think that's what excuses give everybody. They give you the ability to make sense of it in your mind and pass the buck on something else, so you don't have to have that look in the mirror moment. Guys, I want you to understand that look in the mirror moment is important for your success. And it happened to me, and I want to make sure that you understand that excuses are the reason for failure. So how do we stop them? Well, I'm going to tell you why you don't want them in your life and what they will creep into your life and change. Number one, you have to push yourself to its fullest potential. And that's one thing excuses will keep you from. They will. They'll keep you from your fullest potential because it's easy to not push yourself. right? It's like, oh, I live a good life. I'm okay. Yeah, I don't need to push myself anymore. It was hot outside. I didn't want to go build that deck on the back of my porch. You know, I don't want to go to work today because I'm tired because I stayed up all night doing Sales Hustlers TV. Okay? I have excuses. But see, the funny thing is my potential was so high because I came out and we put a great product out there with Sales Hustlers TV, but I would fail at myself if I backed that up the next day by not coming to work with an excuse. Guys, you understand, excuses will never let you reach your full plateau. And that's what we all want. That's what I want. I spent years not reaching my potential. And I don't want to do it. I'm going to push myself past my normal comfort zone. I'm going to push myself so I can grab that full potential. Guys, it is not easy. Success and unbelievable success is not easy. That's why everybody doesn't have it. But I'm not going to hold myself back by excuses. That's not going to be the reason I fail. If I fail, it's going to be because of my own talents, okay? And I just didn't succeed. It's not going to be because of an excuse. So excuses hold you back from reaching your full potential. Number 2, you can always find a reason to quit. And you all know this. You guys know this. You know, if you ever played sports in your life, that moment where it's right down to the end, and one team, okay, has more fight in them than the other team. You can see it. Their spirit is broken. Why is that? Because they've found a reason, okay, to quit in everything in life. And I don't want that to happen. It almost happened to me. Do you know that I came from a culture of failure? I came from a school of failure. I came from a school of hard knocks. I came from a long lineage of failure. And it's been very easy for me to make excuses and be average. All right? I had an average existence for a long time, guys, but the reason I did is because I let excuses creep in. I let excuses take my fall, if you know what I mean. Okay? Our mindset is so important. You cannot reach your full potential when you lean on excuses, but also, if you quit, and you can find reasons to quit, you will always make excuses and quit. Number 3, now listen to this. You cannot have a fallback option. You cannot have a plan B. To succeed in something all the way, 100%, and be the best, you have to go all in. Here's why. Do you want to fall back into something? People say you need to fall back. I was like, what? First of all, I don't want to fall back into anything. Period. Okay, I need to be striving forward, upwards, all the way, right? The last thing I want to do is settle into a life of falling back. I don't want Plan B. Plan B is not success. Plan B is not my potential. Plan A, all in, will bring out my full potential. And guys, if you are always looking for a fallback plan, if you are always looking for another job, if you are spending your days on Indeed.com, if you're spending your days with one foot in the boat and one foot in the water, you will never reach your full potential, and you will always look for excuses why you fail. Because it's easy. I didn't like my job. I didn't like the guys I worked with. All the things that are easy to make excuses about, you will fail because your mentality allows you to rest on that. Do not have a fallback. Go Plan A, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. If you're great at hair cutting, go cut hair. Okay? If you're great at skydiving, go skydive. If you want to be a pilot and that's your passion, go be a pilot. But don't have a Plan B. Do not have a fallback. Okay? I'm a freaking car salesman. That's what I am. And I'm all in on it. I'm all in, and you can see it every day in my eye. Right? So guys, don't have Plan B. Fallback options don't work. And whoever came back with a fallback plan, that makes no sense. The last thing I want to do is fall backwards. Number 4, fear often creates excuses. Okay? But when you feel fear, that's when you're on the right track. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fear sets in. We're like, oh my gosh, it's real easy. I'm very scared. I'm very cautious. Oh my gosh, why am I fearful? Well, you're fearful because you're out of your comfort zone. You're pushing yourself, but I want you to understand that you are on the right track. When you feel that way, when success is close, but you feel fear, it's almost there, man. You're climbing the right mountain. You're going down the right road. Do not look back. Do not turn back, because when you turn back, you start the excuses. You know what's behind you? What's behind you is failure and excuses. But if you're always looking forward, you won't look back and you won't see that. But I'm telling you what, the first time you turn around and you look backwards, that's when you get froze. That's when you start making excuses. That's when you start retreating. That's when you're fearful and you start making excuses. Guys, whatever you do, I want you to understand. If you take nothing else out of this today, okay, nothing, I need you to understand that I want you to reach your full potential. I want me to reach my full potential, okay? I don't want to have a fallback plan, all right? And I know that on the other side of the mountain of fear is my goals and dreams. It just wants to see how hard you want it. Success does not come easy. Pain happens to the best of us. And when you get scared to go after it, that's the law of averages. That's the law of averages, and unfortunately, it's comfortable, it's easy, that's where we lay. But I want you to understand, if you want that uncontrollable success, if you want to be something and you want something more than what you currently have, you're going to have to go through some pain. You're going to have to go through some fear, and on the other side of the mountain of fear is your dreams and goals. Number five, I can't even talk, I've been up so long. Guys, you got to understand, once you change your mindset to let excuses creep in, your resolve is weak and you will always fail. You will always fail because it's so easy, and if it doesn't come easy to you, you'll look for an excuse. If it's a challenge to you, you look for an excuse. If you get an objection, you'll look for an excuse. We always look for excuses because our resolve and our mentality is we've always lost. Guys, I want you to understand, to strive to be greater than you are and to push through obstacles, fear and excuses are going to want to set in. And if you have a mindset of always failing, you will always fail. It happened to me. It happened to me until I changed my mindset. It happened to me until I made that decision one day that I'm not going to be that guy no more. I'm not going to be that person that has unlimited potential but doesn't live up to it. Do I want to be on my deathbed one day and I look back and say, man, I had such potential. I had such potential, but I never reached for it. I never went after it. It was at my grasp, but I was too scared to stand on my tiptoes. Oh, tiptoes didn't work? Well, then I needed to pull up a ladder. Oh, that ladder didn't work? Well, then I need to put a box on the ladder. Oh, that didn't work? Well, then I need somebody to stand on the box and I stand on their shoulders. Do you understand what I mean? Do not let things limit you. Do not say that ladder's not big enough. Well, then put something on the ladder. Do you understand? We can't make excuses. We can't live that life. We have to reach for it. It's right there. I know it looks high. I know it looks hard, but you can get it. But you can't if you have the mindset of a quitter. And that's all excuses are, guys. So guys, I'm tired as heck. I've been up for 30 some hours, but I appreciate it. I'm going to hear and I'm going to sell cars today because I'm a true sales hustler. I came out here and provide you content because I'm a true sales hustler. I didn't come in and fall prey to excuses. All right? Don't you either. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.